So today, we continue on Romans chapter 12. We're going to be looking at verse 12 today, but let's look back at what we've looked at. As we serve, remember we're all supposed to be in the effort of expanding the kingdom. That is, bringing others to Christ and helping believers grow. So, as we're in that effort, we're encouraging one another. We've looked at that. We're to continue to be zealous or outwardly excited about our faith and about our service. We've looked at that. Now let's look on the inside. Verse 12 says to be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Let's look at those three. Joyful in hope. We have the hope of Christ, but we also have the hope of our life and the situations in our life turning out in the good rather than bad. We have two ways we can look at situations. One is going to bring us down and make us a little bit difficult to live with, and the other makes us easy to live with and gives us a great outlook and helps us to be uplifting. Choose to have the joy inside of you. You get to choose the outcome you think of for a particular situation. And 2 Corinthians 10:5 says to bring every thought into captivity. So if we're bringing thoughts captive, if we're making them captive, if we're holding them prisoner, then we can choose what thoughts we want to hold on to. You can choose if you want to hold on to the good expectation or the bad expectation. Choose the good. Second, patient in affliction. Realize that we're all going to have troubles. We're all going to have trials. We're all going to have problems in life. You get to choose whether or not you're patient with those and go, okay, I'm going to go through this and going to see how I can make this come out. Or you get to choose if you're going to lose your mind. Let me just tell you, nothing good ever comes from losing your mind. It doesn't make the problem any better. It doesn't make it go away any easier. It just means that you're now frustrated. So choose how you want to handle the problems in your life. And then finally, we have the hope of Christ. And oh, by the way, in the troubles, I forgot to mention this, God's in control. So He knows what troubles you're going through. Be faithful in prayer. Take all of your problems to Him. Let them be His problems. Yeah, there are a lot of things we handle on our own and we can't handle, we're expected to handle. But as we handle them with Christ doing it with you. And Christ knowing about that burden, and Christ giving you peace and rest and joy about that burden that you're praying about and the trouble you're going through. Jesus said, come unto me, all you who are heavy laden, all you who are burdened down, and I'll give you rest. Take my yoke, take my burden upon you, take my drive upon you, and learn of me. He says, because my yoke is easy. A yoke's a thing an ox pulls. And so we saddle them up and we make them pull. Well, the thing that the ox is doing, the effort the ox is putting forth, Jesus is saying, if you do it my way, that yoke is easy and my burdens are light. If we go through life and we let God share in our burdens, let God share in our efforts, then our burdens are light. The inside is what we're working on today. Keep your hope and joy, joyful in hope, Be patient in affliction, and pray about everything. Faithful in prayer to take all of your cares to God. Want to read the whole devotional? Go to the link at the bottom of the page, and we'll see you tomorrow.